mean, regarding that topic, like Blizzard does a remarkably good job at designing multiplayer games, or even single player games that you can't modify. Blizzard games are like really good. And Blizzard have a very good track record of designing good games. Or like just games that people want to play. I mean, it's not perfect. If you want to complain about some Blizzard game, go ahead, complain. They're not perfect. But if you think about it, like StarCraft, very popular. Warcraft, very popular. World of Warcraft, very popular. Makes a lot of money, a lot of players, a lot of like long-term players. Overwatch, very hot for a while, and still quite a lot of players. Hearthstone, very popular, right? And all these games, they're games that you can't really mod. Like, you can't mod, you can't save scum. You have to play the way they intend. Diablo... Diablo... I mean, people complain about Diablo 3, but a lot of people played it. A lot of people bought it, a lot of people play it. A lot of people still play it. Remarkably, for a game with like that old and with that little support. A remarkable number of players still play Diablo 3. I mean, if you want to complain about Blizzard, go ahead, but I think objectively speaking, you have to admit that they are quite good at making games. And that's remarkable. It's remarkable, especially like the way they make games. One, two, three, four, five, six, like multiplayer competitive games where they have to get everything right, because the players can't do anything to change the games if they screw up. Not really. But stuff like the StarCraft 2 single player campaign, like, wow, it's like really high quality stuff. It's like really well balanced. Right? Like you watch people play it, like StarCraft veterans enjoy it, beginners enjoy it, like somehow it's fun for everyone, even like with widely differing skill levels and experience with the genre. I mean, obviously there are like difficulty levels in the campaign. You can play like easy mode or hard mode, but even with like difficulty levels you can choose, like even those are like really well balanced. Right, like the storytelling is good, the gameplay is good. Just the ability to craft a good gaming experience is amazing. Even the games that I don't like, even the Blizzard games that I don't like, it's not because I don't like the game, it's because I don't like the players. Stuff like Overwatch. I wouldn't play Overwatch because of the players. I don't play StarCraft multiplayer because of the players. Not because of the game, like I want to play the game, I don't want to play against the players. Heroes of the Storm, I stopped playing because of the players, not because of the game. I do want to play the game, I just don't want to play with the other players. So like I don't blame Blizzard for that. I blame people. I blame humanity. No, but really, humans suck. And like, that is very different when compared to a game like Minecraft, where the default experience is actually kind of awful, especially multiplayer. Like if you try running a Minecraft server, it's so hard to run a good server. Because like it's so easy to grief, like it's so easy for people to like troll each other, and it's so hard to clean things up after somebody's griefed things. With the default game, that is. Like if you just have like a public server, it'd be non-stop griefing. And some servers are like that. Some servers is just like do whatever you want, and it is just like non-stop griefing. People like killing each other. Not just killing each other, but like setting your spawn like on top of like a lava trap or something. I forgot how they did it, but basically like, you spawn at your bed, right? I think they like you can build like a lava trap or like a murder trap on their bed or like below their bed or something, so that as soon as they spawn, they die. Maybe it's a falling trap. Whatever the trap is, you can like in in Minecraft, in default Minecraft, you can do that. Like you find somebody's bed, you find somebody's spawn point, you put a trap on it, and they can't play because every time they log in, they die immediately. They respawn, they die immediately. They respawn, they die immediately, and they just can't play anymore. If somebody else doesn't save them, like if somebody else doesn't come along and remove the lava trap or whatever it is, you would just die instantly whenever you spawn, and so then you just can't play anymore. That's the level of griefing that can happen in like in completely free Minecraft servers. Like by free, not free to play, but like when you're free to do whatever you want, with no moderators, no admins, no rules. People can grief each other to the extent that you can't play the game. You literally can't play the game because you've been locked out of the game by the game mechanics. By the game's spawn mechanics. You are completely locked out of playing the game. That's how bad it is. Right? That's how bad the game is. Like it's really funny, but also really mean and awful. How can that be a game? How can you have a game where people can just completely ruin other people's experience like that? That's what kind of game is that? Alright, like amazing, like really amazing, unbelievable. And so if you want to run a decent Minecraft server, and by decent I mean like something that not just the trolls would enjoy. I mean I bet the trolls really enjoy stuff like that. But if you want to make something that not only the trolls would enjoy, but like the average human being would enjoy, then you really have to design the game mechanics so that that sort of stuff can't happen. I want to like try that now, just in theory. I want to like try doing a spawn trap and just like completely ruining someone's Minecraft career. It's gonna end his whole Minecraft career. I remember. Like the only way the game is playable when stuff like that can happen is if the players are nice to each other. The only way the game is playable is if the players choose to be nice to each other, and you know how humans are. You know what human nature is. If you rely on people being nice, you're not gonna get anything done. I wonder if you can do that in Fallout 76. You can't, right? No. Can you completely ruin somebody's career in Fallout 76? Can you spawn camp someone? You can't, right? No, I don't think you can. I mean, if you could, I bet people would do it though. Spawn trap someone. But like that's the sort of thing that Mojang slash Microsoft, they just don't even bother thinking about it. Right, like if you run a server, you figure it out. If you're gonna run a server, you figure out how to moderate your own server, right? They're not gonna do anything. You can mod the game, you can do whatever you like. Don't ask us for help. And I mean, I don't think anybody runs a public Minecraft server with vanilla Minecraft. I just don't think that's possible. I think every public Minecraft server uses mods, right? Because when you respawn, you don't respawn on top of your bed, do you? You respawn beside your bed, don't you? Or do you just like have a piston there, and once you detect somebody on the block, you push them immediately off into the lava? Like, how does that work? How do you actually trap someone like that? And like, you put them in a trap where they can't break the trap fast enough to save themselves. Like maybe like you build the trap out of obsidian or something, an obsidian box with lava inside, and like, you know, if you respawn, you don't have your tools, you don't have your diamond pickaxe or whatever it is, so you can't break the blocks fast enough to escape the trap, and so you just die. just shove them immediately into a lava-filled obsidian room. As soon as they spawn. God. Unbelievable. This tree is kind of in the way, but maybe I can just trim it a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong block, my bad. There. Oops. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to lower this to there? I guess consent is important. If the players agree on what they're getting into. And again, the thing about Minecraft servers is that every server has different rules. And you choose to play on the server where you agree with the rules, right? You don't have to do anything. And as long as the game is popular, there will be enough choice for you to be able to find a server that you like. Again, this like idea of players choosing how to play their game versus the game designer telling you how to play the game. I want to test that out now. I want to like figure out how the spawn trap works. How do you spawn trap somebody? Kill them immediately when they spawn. It shouldn't be that hard. What other games? Have I played? So, XCOM. XCOM. XCOM is luck based, except it kind of is kind of not. I mean, it's a strategy game, but there's like miss chance and there's hit chance, right? So there's like every shot you take, every shot the enemy takes, there's a chance that you hit and there's a chance that you miss. So that game is prime save scumming material. Because if you miss, you just reload the save game. And if you hit, I guess Civilization as well, you can save scum in that. Right, like if you're gonna do well in a battle, you do it. If the battle doesn't go your way, you reload and do something else. XCOM, Civilization. Like, I'm not saying you should save scum, and I'm not saying everybody saves scum. But save scumming, like, it allows bad players to play the game without too much penalty. By bad I mean, not really bad, but just like, maybe if you're not familiar with the game, and you don't know how to like work around the RNG. Oh, this is bad. Doesn't really line. Oh, I should line this up with the other side, shouldn't I? Because of course there are ways to like work around the RNG if you know how the game works. But let's say you're a new player, or you're just like not very good at video games. Or you just don't intend to learn the game enough. Well, then just save scum. You'll have a reasonably good time playing the game. You'll experience the game. Right, like it allows you to enjoy the game without being good at it. That's good. I mean, like, you know, I have nothing against, like, you know, people being casual. I'm casual. I'm a real casual gamer. Right, like if you just want to have a good time, relax, laugh a little, not work too hard. I mean, you use it as a game, right? If you don't want to work too hard, go ahead and be casual. There's nothing wrong with it. And I respect games that allow you to be casual and have fun.